Ladies and gentlemen, it's been quite a while since I played God of War Ragnarok for all of you. I believe the last time we did so, hold on, moving my water out of the way. The last time we did so was when the Valhalla DLC came out. And since then, I really haven't touched it. Matter of fact, I actually sunsetted God of War off of my hard drive to free up some space for some stuff. And during the time, we saw numerous accolades and appreciation for Ragnarok, including celebration of the 20th anniversary of God of War itself, I believe a couple years ago. I think it might have been 2 years. It might have been 2 years ago. But here we have, free stuff that they just straight up gave us. 20th anniversary free gift, Dark Odyssey, which hails from God of War 2. I remember because I enjoyed using this skin. I believe it made you suffer more damage, but you also did double damage. And I think they brought it back as like the dark skin for Kratos in God of War 3. I might be remembering incorrectly, but it has indeed been quite a while. Please enjoy the Dark Odyssey collection as a free gift to celebrate the 20th anniversary of God of War. Included is a brand new update to the Dark Odyssey appearance originally from God of War 2, as well as various cosmetic armors, attachments, and appearances. This free update can be received from any lost items chest in the main game, and will be received automatically in Valhalla. Thank you for joining us on this adventure, Santa Monica Studio. So now we're going to go ahead and start. I already have like a 100% done file. So I'm probably going to just overwrite like the new game plus one I was starting and then just start one fresh. And yeah, the last time I actually played God of War Ragnarok was back in 2023. So almost 3 years ago was the last time I played this game for all of you. But this is the only file that I have. So we're gonna start New Game Plus with this one. And this is giving me balance. And I spent 2 hours on this one. Yeah, I spent 2 hours on this one, but it's whatever. Because I ain't really missing nothing. It's whatever. Let me just double check. This is the one I put the most amount of effort into. And this is the other one. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'll make a new save just for you guys. Because just in case I want to start this one. Actually, you know what? Nah. Let's make a new one. Just in case. Because you never know. So we have Give Me Balance. We have Give Me No Mercy. Give Me God of War. Give Me God of War is only available from the start of a new game. This difficulty can be reduced mid-game, but not reselected. So we went through Give Me Balance. Let's just coast and see. Let's just coast because I have an idea for this particular session today. Let's Give Me Story and move on from there.
Hungry? What's next?
Home. Storm is getting worse.
I'll get them ready.
Look at how beautiful that New Game Plus axe looks. Look at how good it looks. Makes me wonder how good Faye's stuff is going to look when we play God of War Lao Fei.
Need help?
Ready?
Already a sign of Atreus being sneaky. Now that we know the full story, we know that he was doing stuff he shouldn't have. Now I can pause here, but I can't bring up my menu yet, because this look of Kratos is not one we're going to be using. Because of a special unlock you get from, you know, the Valhalla DLC, we're going to be using that instead.
Quite sick, Atreus.
I know, but he was a little better yesterday. Until he wasn't. If he keeps eating, I'm not giving up on him. Hear that?
Yes.
Is it hurt?
It is her. The state is not far. Get ready.
She wouldn't give up that easy, would she?
She never does. Stay alert.
There she is! Mother! Got you! You gotta get away from her!
I'm trying.
Up there! What tree? Look out! The trees! They're coming down! That was too close. She's coming around again!
I do not wish to fight you.
I'm losing my grip here! Father!
I have you. Hold tight. Protection stave is near.
Oh no! Freya, we're not your enemy!
Try what?
We're through for Dave. We made it.
Let us go home.
It's Becky. Svana. Up. I'm sorry I couldn't take the shot.
I did not wish you to.
I keep hoping she'll let it go. You saved her life.
I killed her son. There is no letting that go.
Yeah. I guess killing Baldur really did bring on Fimbulwinter. Never stopped snowing after that day. Think it's ever gonna get better?
Someday. But the worst is still ahead of us. We must be strong.
I got it.
I will get the deal.
Go on, girls.
Little bit of a smirk from Kratos. Still can't look at our menu.
I don't hear him. He always says hello.
Atreus.
Fenrir. You okay, boy?
The moment I heard that dog's name, I'm like, Fenrir? Huh?
It's okay, boy. You're okay. I know. I missed you too. Where's your food? Still hungry? Come on, boy. You need to eat. Eat. What? Too big? There you go. Good boy.
Atreus, the time draws near. You must prepare yourself.
For what? He's still eating. He wants to live.
He is dying.
You're a good boy. A brave boy. Fast and strong. But you can rest now. Okay? I'll be okay. You can let go now. You have to let go. Sofna. Afra. Desu. Sofna. Hathon. Sofna. Sofna. Sofna.
Am I getting Lao Fei? Yes, absolutely.
Come. We train.
What? No. It's the middle of the night.
Night does not stop our enemies.
Why? What for? Training is all we ever do, ever. It's not enough. We can't hide forever.
We do not hide. We prepare for a fight for which we are not ready. We'll go.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. Whatever Loki's supposed to be doing, he's supposed to be doing it now. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard?
Maybe that's what Mother wanted.
We do not know what Mother wanted.
Looks like we never will. Look. Can I have a moment alone with Fenrir before I bury him?
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere. Care to tell me what went wrong?
The wolf is gone.
Oh, no. Not Fenrir. How's the lad taking it?
Not well. He goes to bury him.
Oh, damn it. All right, brother. Good night, then.
I am so glad I can stream and output to 1080p right now, so you guys can get an even better look at God of War Ragnarok than I did originally.
Kratos? Are you joining me?
So this whole moment right here.
Are you ready?
So Faye right here is one of the big reasons why I'm really looking forward to Lao Fei. Because you hear so much about Faye in God of War 2018. You hear even more about Faye in Ragnarok. And now we're getting a game centered around her. The stuff that she can do, because we only heard what she can do in stories. And in one realm, we've seen the result of her fighting literally the physically strongest Asgardian god. Well, Asgardian, Thor, to basically a draw. So to have a game where we get to witness this individual, find out more about her role amongst the giants, her role for Kratos and Atreus, and whether or not all of her predictions truly came true for everything that happened with God of War 2018 and Ragnarok as well, because I'm pretty sure she's the one who put up all the murals for Kratos and Atreus, so she saw all this stuff happen. Finding out what happens to Faye in the God afterlife, which when you think about it is really interesting due to the fact that the Everwen, which is the location you go to in God of War Lao Fei, is the afterlife of gods. How does Faye wind up there? Because Jotuns, they are, many of them are purveyors into the future, have knowledge of different magics and stuff, which is why Odin wanted so much from them, because he wanted to know everything, and the Jotuns knew more than he did. So every chance he got, he would try and get his hands on that information. Yet, the giants are not considered, not really considered gods. So how does Faye even end up there? I have so many questions, but I am looking forward to Lao Fei when it comes out next year.
You walk as though Emir himself sits atop your shoulders.
This is your hunt. I will follow.
Very well, Grumbles. Fresh kill. At least it didn't suffer. Am I to decipher your grunting? Tell me your thoughts.
We hunt the predator.
A wolf. Yes.
Predators kill. It is the natural order of things.
Your words are misguided. Shh. Approach slowly. It's okay, little one. We want to help. Don't we? No, don't! Come on. The sick wolf we found beyond our stave. He found his way inside. As I said he would. We should have acted.
It was not our concern. Now it is.
The problem doesn't have to reach our doorstep for it to be our responsibility. If we have the power to limit the harm it could cause, we should act. Who are we to hide and do nothing?
We are not hiding.
Gonna make me pick that one up? Good boy.
And Faye is the only one who could talk to Kratos like that. But also notice, She was just casually picking up entire tree trunks just like him.
This way.
Faye. 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 Faye!
Time is running out, my love. And there is much to do.
Brother! Brother!
Brother?
Where's Atreus?
Hence my bellowing. He never came back from burying the wolf. It's been some time.
He cannot be far.
Okay. So let's go over to armor. So let's see some of the new stuff that we got. Fate Breaker. Okay, where's the item I need? Wraps of the Black Bear. I got a lot of items. Alfheim's Virtue, last second dodges and powers next attack. Because I believe Belt of the Black Bear is armor you could get after getting through the main game. Now, where is that armor set? Because it's supposed to be here. Because I completely forgot how to actually... I completely forgot. Oh, wait. There we go. So we have default Kratos. And we have Classic Kratos. So we're going to be playing through Classic Kratos for this new Game Plus run. I might need to look up. Yo, Ravi, good to see you. Is that what that sound was? Wait a minute. Oh, that's what that sound is. Oh, okay. Now I understand. I would sometimes hear this ding sound, and now I know what it is. It's when I guess when members show up and wave or something. Because I heard it. You guys probably couldn't hear it, but I heard it myself, and I heard it once before, but it was also during a stream. And I'm like, wait, where did that come from? So, but give me one quick second. Let me check. Because it has been a minute. It has been a minute. So, God of War. Oh, hold on. Let me fix that. Translation is... Stream translation is still up. All right, there we go. Can easily tell what people are saying. Can't believe I was late for this. You know how long I've been waiting for this? Oh, you about to make a name for yourself here. Ah, okay. 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 So, we got to get to Sindri's house in order to get our hands on the classic Kratos armor. Because it's in the chest. Basically all of our loot that we're missing is in the chest at Sindri's house once we get there. So, for now, we're going to have classic Kratos going. And let's see. Let's just apply the survival armor for the chest. Wraps of survival. Belt of survival. At least until we get to the classic God of War stuff. And then amulets. We'll just leave everything as is. But we got classic Kratos. So while the perspective is different,
Let's see. Tracks heading down to the frozen river. That's most likely where he did the burying. Fire's dwindling now. Where else could he have gone from here?
This is where he buried the wolf.
Looks like he lit a fire by the kennel. Commiserating with the other pups, I suspect.
Locked.
Aye.
He crawled through here.
You seem troubled in your sleep, even for you. Nightmares?
I dream of the past. Almost every night.
Ah, the bad old days in Greece?
No. It feels like Faye is trying to tell me something.
You don't mean to say you're talking to ghosts again, brother?
No. But it is something more than memory.
Use your words, brother.
The tracks stop here.
And we're not alone.
I gotta remember how to fight. It's been a while. I believe I have an amulet that makes it so that they suffer additional, Oh!
Blasted raiders!
They should not be this close.
We should check on the protection stave. There's a tree up ahead, yeah?
I wish they added an armor like the one we see Kratos wearing at the start of God of War 2. That is such a missed opportunity, right?
Well,
You were right. The stave is broken.
explain
Not
our
really.
trespassers. What happened here?
Would it have been cool? Yeah, it probably would have been cool. But I think the very nature of being able to play as classic Kratos,
The fight
young
destroyed the
Kratos.
tree. We must find Atreus.
Aye. Between the savage beasts and marauding raiders, he may have sought shelter. Follow the trail. We'll find him. Aha! Trail's on the other side of that gap. If you can clear the way. Any idea what could have made the lad wander off?
We argued. He accuses me of hiding from Odin.
Only sensible to keep a low profile after killing 3 of his kin.
A reckoning will come. That is why Atreus must learn to survive on his own.
Oh, this is about that prophecy. Just because the giants had you dead on some wall full of otherwise accurate predictions.
I do not believe in prophecies.
Well, good.
Do you believe in prophecy?
I'm skeptical by nature, though we have seen things that defy explanation. So, speaking as the smartest man alive, I've no bloody idea.
Yeah, you don't need a head. You actually don't need it.
All right, where's that trail gone?
Too many for a scouting party. They must have a camp nearby.
I know what you're thinking, brother. But Atreus can handle himself. You've taught him well.
So he keeps telling me.
Scapslag, which is some new
Torches.
Game Plus stuff.
And the
So
trail
even all
leads
the
into
stuff
that
I've
cave.
made, they can definitely get stronger after
Where we are
this.
going, I'm sure we can find a quiet way in. Or you could do that.
We don't hide. Who we hiding from?
No. They have not been here long.
goes through here. Leads deeper in.
There will be more.
I probably should be getting some of this loot, though. Because I do believe upgrades will probably be more expensive with this new type of stuff that they're giving me. I love the fact that no matter where you throw the axe, it will always come back to you.
Well, someone got in the bear's way.
What difficulty are we playing on New Game Plus? We chillin', so we're on Give Me Story. We are literally just chilling and relaxing. All chests must be opened. More scap slag.
Atreus, are you here?
Huh. Well, that's for the best. Let's find a way out.
Perhaps Atreus came here seeking shelter. Kept moving when he saw the raiders, and the bear came barreling after.
Impressive rampage, I'll give it that.
You think the bear was chasing Atreus?
Well, just as likely the bear was hurt and Atreus was chasing it to help. You know the lad.
Atreus, where are you?
Well, we found the bear, or he found us. Or he seems angry. Oh, you've done it now, bear. Here it comes! Grab him! He's looking to take cover!
Atreus! 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 Atreus.
What?
First, focus. Heal.
What happened?
You do not remember.
I prayed Fenrir. And then, Not sure. I was so sad. And then I was angry. And scared. I remember running. There was a bear. Charging, and I charged back. That had to be a dream.
Your emotions. They transformed you.
I didn't know I could do that.
You did not do anything. They overcame you. That is why we must not abandon your training. We do not know the reach of your abilities. They will be dangerous without discipline to control them.
You've already taught me discipline. I need more than that. I need answers. Answers you don't have.
Answers only your mother had. Answers she withheld.
What if there was someone who could help us? Someone that could give us answers about the giants and who Loki's supposed to be.
Atreus.
Wouldn't it help to understand what I'm becoming?
Atreus! Listen to me. I might have killed you. Until you learn control, we will take no unnecessary risks.
Inaction is also a risk. You taught me that. Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
No! No. Collect yourself. This way.
So, are we going to discuss the boy becoming a bear?
Yeah, are we?
Not now. We need to repair the protection stave and get home.
What happened to the protection stave?
You did.
So you're blaming me?
I am not blaming you, Atreus.
Well, tell your voice that.
See, when I was going through this, I'm like, this boy gonna get the belt when we get home. Talking all that
Say the
smack.
word, Father.
Now!
Nista!
How you just gonna ignore the big guy and go after the little one?
Fire!
Took that arm off.
So, lad, besides your gift of language and hearing creatures' thoughts, are there any other new magical abilities to report?
Not really.
What of Fenrir?
What about him?
When he died, you cast a spell.
No, I didn't.
But I saw light.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Trick of Fimbulwinter, perhaps? Seen my share.
More scapslag.
Oh, I recognize where we are now.
What in the world is that sound? I keep hearing this bring sound, but Where is it coming from? Where is that sound coming from? I heard it again. That is so weird. Where is it coming from?
What's with all the blood?
Yours, Atreus.
Seriously?
That, or any prey you might have been dragging, I suppose.
Not sure that makes me feel any better.
Isn't that the Odin ravens? Where? Because there's supposed to be... There's supposed to be 2 regular ones. And of course there's like the green ones that Odin has placed all over. But Hugin and Munin, they're supposed to be the regulars of Odin. Oh, the sounds. No. Because they're coming through my computer and not the game.
Asya. I didn't mean to.
Intent does not matter. Only consequences.
What can we do?
Nothing. Nature will take its course.
Storms are coming.
Isn't it cold enough?
We are almost home.
Are you playing on computer right now? Me? No. My main console for streaming games to you guys is my Switch and PlayStation.
Left flank!
Get over here! Come here!
Wow. A lot of those guys.
It's been like this all night.
They must have been inside the stave when I fixed it. Sometimes I really wish Tyr's temple still worked so we could get out of Midgard.
They say Fimbulwinter affects all realms, lad.
Okay, but how could things be any worse than here?
Yo, Stick. How's it going? Oh, it's going great. Just playing some God of War for you guys. August is my bit of a rest month for major game releases, because there's really nothing in August that has my attention, save for,
You're not scared?
you know, hearing about my buddy, hearing about my bro Gajiel messing around with Tokon Battle,
with them.
Tokon Fighting Souls, and of course the Neo 3 DLC that's going to be coming out, I believe, next week? Yeah, next
okay?
week. So it's
Just
on
a
my
little
cards to
thunder.
play that DLC, though I
That's a
probably
good
won't play it
girl.
immediately at
Good
launch, but we'll see
girl.
how things go. But September is really going to be where I get very, very busy. So this is the month where I'm going to start to stockpile some of the things I would normally do for Patreon on Mondays. So that way they can release on Monday. So I could dedicate those Mondays in September to, you know, Wolverine. Because September is going to be jam-packed with stuff for me. First, we have the second story pack DLC and our brand newest Vault Hunter character for Borderlands 4. Then, after that, we have Marvel's Wolverine. Then, after that, we have the Joker DLC for Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight. And then, after that, we have Control Resonant.
I'm just checking on...
To bed.
Yes, sir.
So, needless to say, there are quite a few things to keep me occupied in September. So, August is going to be me preparing for that month entirely. Not to mention,
that was entirely too eventful.
not to mention this month we also have Gamescom that's supposed to be starting, I believe, on the 26th. So I'm definitely going to be doing a reaction to that whole
That's what
thing.
you mean.
Ah, well, just tired, I suppose. You've seen one deer hunt, you've seen them all.
How can you feel tired when you never sleep?
There are other kinds of tired, lad. You'll see when you're older.
Now have a proper rest, my brothers. Things are always brighter in the morning.
What was that?
The ball. Can I come in? I have meat. You would not find me good company. No. I'm sure we'll find lots to talk about. Nice place. You could have told me before I poured. Why are you here? Just, being polite. You seem like a calm and
reasonable person. Are you? A calm and reasonable person.
If the moment calls for calm.
I'd say the moment calls for calm. Yeah.
I use calm and reasonable to describe people who act the exact opposite when I'm moderating different servers.
You know who I am? Back before winter set in, there were some misunderstandings. Regrettable ones. But I think we all have a better idea of who we're dealing with. Now, what you did to his boys. Self-defense. Dying is what we Aesir live for. And let's be honest, they were kinda useless. But Baldur, he had value. He was my best tracker, my closer. Yeah, his mind was gone, sure. But he had his uses, and now he's gone because of you. You follow me? You have a debt. You're no fun anymore.
What do you want?
How about peace? How does peace strike the esteemed, retired god of war? How about we just don't kill each other? How about you stay home, kick up your feet, seek no quarrel with me, and I'll have none with you. Of course, it means that that one has to stop his search for Tyr.
Yeah. We know what you've been up to. Stop it.
Tyr's old ways are dead. He is dead. You understand? And then that's it. Then we're square. Shit, I'll even sweeten the deal. I'll let you keep the prisoner that I know you stole. That's right. I know you're in here somewhere, you silver-tongued little shit.
Why should we believe a word of you? What have your promises ever been worth?
There he is, my old partner in crime.
He's lost weight.
If he tells you snow is white, he's lying.
What kind of wisdom is that? Can't the smartest head alive see past himself? See that we all want the same thing? All right. Here's a deal I know you can trust. I'll settle your debt with my ex. Keep Freya off your back. Keep your boy safe. That's really all you want, isn't it? So what do you say?
No.
Don't take all day.
About time.
I've been waiting for this. You're not from here. We got a tradition called blood payments. It means I get a piece of you for what you took from my family. You'll pick it up. for Baldur. Now show me this god killer I've heard so much about. I didn't...
Real quick. Thor has always been the one person who always wants to run the smoke with anyone. And this is him while he's sober, currently. Also, one thing that has popped up recently, No Man's Sky has celebrated its 10th anniversary. And everyone knows that No Man's Sky from Hello Games is by far the greatest example of a comeback story of any video game that has existed in the past 10 years. And just to add on how genuine they are about player appreciation and also how they respect their players, apparently, Sean Murray says he doesn't care how much money No Man's Sky could have made through paid DLC, and the game's updates will stay free. In a gaming economy where plenty of studios, plenty of companies are trying to find ways to literally get as much money as they can from its consumers, from its players, Sean Murray says, I really don't care how much we could have made. Everything stays free. He also says he doesn't even want to know how much money Hello Games might have made from paid content. I never want to see that PowerPoint. The team enjoys knowing that every player will experience the new updates. Every player that we have is going to experience this. Murray also says keeping updates free allows Hello Games to build on previous features without splitting the player base. That doesn't work if you're fragmenting your audience. This is a person who didn't at first like press talks or be in the center of attention or anything. He literally is the type of individual that would just rather hunker down and just work on his game. And this is the mentality of an indie dev. Meanwhile, you got AAA studios that say, the only way you're going to get a preview of our video game is if you have a Netflix subscription, and you're going to be able to see it 6 hours before other people can. Or they say, hey, our game is going to be digital only, but if you buy our $100 version, then you get access to some stores that will be permanently locked if you get the standard cheaper version. In the sea of corporate greedy developers, you get Sean Murray that says, we're going to keep everything free because it feels right. And because we don't want to split our player base between people who paid for stuff and people who didn't. It doesn't work if you're fragmenting your audience. This is a person who knows. This is a person who knows. And they deserve every bit of accolades for everything that they're doing. We will have another No Man's Sky session. We will have one this week.
Seek that fight with your brother. I don't care. How were you ever a god of war?
Both of them from the same company, by the way. That's the reason why I brought them up.
You know my past. The ghost of Sparta thing? Yeah. Then you know what I'm capable of. Show me! Now we gotta fight! Was hoping to see your blade. Guess they don't come when you call. You insult me holding back like Let me see the monster inside! That's for madness! Sorry about your statue, Tyr, you preachy old stiff. If you're not fighting dirty, you're not... struck first! Good! You should be better than this! Was it luck? Did my son die to blind fucking luck? Dumbass! You think you can come here, become a daddy, get a clean slate? That ain't how it works. You're a destroyer, like me.
I literally died on a health.
Oh no. I say when we're done. I'm not leaving till I see the real you. Get up! Stop holding back!
Just how casually he hopped in the air.
This is for Modi! You put him last, even in death. The fuck you say? Modi sought us in fear of you. He died of the wounds you gave him. Oh, we got a model father here. This feels familiar. What? Don't matter. This is... I can give a hot shit about your fatherly advice. I want to see the god of war.
I dodged. Hey!
No way, my boys fell into this. Show me who you are.
Bruh! Love Thor's lines. I love his lines too. They got some phenomenal people to voice all of these characters.
Clever. Clever won't beat me. This is the man who faced down Sigrin's Valkyrie Queen. I see why my sons fell to you. Even this lesser version of you. But I am not my sons. And your boy, Allfather, has plans for him. There he is. There's the god of war. Consider your blood debt paid. He's seeing you.
Told you he'd make it.
Kratos, it's Sindri and Brock. That was quite a fight. Can we...
Oh, now! Odin is with Atreus.
Oh, no. I'll go get a gateway ready.
Come on, then. Ain't a long walk.
Voice actors, dialogues, everything is so perfect in this game. I have to agree. This was a very phenomenal game.
You must check on Atreus.
Well, good to see you making new friends. Ain't that me on there pack a punch? You know we made that hammer, right?
You have mentioned it.
I know that. Wasn't ever sure you were listening. Least it was good to see the axe hold her own. Kind of the point, after all.
And to think Faye was using this weapon before Kratos ever did. And she was chill with it. Able to fight someone as strong as Thor. Seen as a hero amongst all the realms.
All set. This'll get you home.
Thank you.
Dark Odyssey Rond. A gift to celebrate 2 decades of adventure and many more yet to come. Dark Odyssey handles. Useful as an appearance. Dark Odyssey belt. So, this game is so goated. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, what, now that we know that they're doing God of War Laufey, when they said, and many more yet to come, they were referencing Laufey back when they celebrated the 20th anniversary of this series. They literally were referencing like, hey, we're doing another God of War game. But we didn't know it until recently this year. I'm still excited. I'm so very excited. So, let's check out the appearance. Not that we need to check out anything here because we have everything unlocked. Oh, wait, I don't. How do I not have this? Damage, stun, protection, and let's go with damage. Go ahead and craft that. How did I not have that actually in the Blades of Chaos? How did I not? All right, so edit the appearance. Dark Odyssey. This is how it looks. Actually, I want to see how does Kratos look. Spartan Rage. Oh, snap. Now, okay, I could have changed it the whole time. All right, here's Legacy. Fury is what we normally have, but Legacy allows us to use the Blade of Olympus. So that's nice and all, but Blade of Olympus is restore a small amount of rage by parrying attacks with L1 and killing enemies. Exit this state early by using the command again. Use R1, R2, L2, and triangle buttons to perform attacks that can be charged to deal bonus damage and heal a small amount. See these? Each attack heals a small amount. Wish we could get all of them in physical discs, though. But here's a actually, yeah, that is a good point. The trilogy remake. Yeah. I wonder how God of War Laufey is going to be, because a God of War game without playing as Kratos just doesn't feel right. I don't see how people are still... I wonder... This is my question. A God of War game without Kratos, but it involves people around Kratos, I still consider a God of War. Because people were wondering, are we getting a God of War Atreus game? And it more than likely would have been focused. It would have more than likely focused on Atreus and probably wouldn't have seen as much as Kratos. Would we be in that same situation? Because I get it. People think that the only way you can have a God of War game is if you have Kratos. And there's also a group of people that seem to think, well, we don't need Kratos to be someone who isn't as bloodthirsty as he was in the previous games, because that's not the God of War that we grew up with, and I don't like how they changed him or anything. First of all, get over it. There's such a thing as like character progression. It may not apply to the Hulk in certain movies. Mind you, I still need to go see Brand New Day. I still got to see it. But in terms of video games and certain characters, if there is nothing for this character beyond them just being crazy, bloodthirsty, and just as vicious with absolutely no hint of, you know, character progression at all, then that's what you call character stagnation. And depending on the character, that could be seen as like, well, this is all they're known for and there's nothing else. If done right, you probably don't need to change a character. But there are such things as reaching a point where now you have to figure out, okay, what else can we do around this character by keeping them the exact same? So now I come back to Lao Fei. Some people have an issue with Lao Fei being the focus because it's like, a God of War game without Kratos is not God of War. No, God of War is whatever the people, whatever the devs feel is the character that needs to be focused on at the time. You have a point, but this character was from the very beginning. We should at least play as him through a flashback or something. I'm still excited for it, though. I would like to see Kratos, and you'll see Kratos. I mean, we saw him during the gameplay, but people just need to understand that Santa Monica cooks, regardless of the decisions that they make for their games. They have always cooked, and they should trust the chefs in the kitchen who keep giving us 5-course meals, rather than thinking that they can cook better than them by keeping things as they are, or not, or changing things to how they would like it. Let the professionals cook in the kitchen, because some of us still can't even boil water. That's what I'm saying. So we got the Blade of Olympus. We're going to use this as our new rage mode. Really, I want to... Okay. Oh, that's where it is. I already had it. Bruh, I could have been fighting Thor with the glorious Sparta stuff. So we have the Dark Odyssey breastplate. I had this. I had his classic stuff the whole time. They do. That's why I'm keeping my expectations low, so they might surprise us with cinema. That's a perfectly reasonable mentality to have. It's one thing to be hyped for a game, but you don't want to be so overly hyped that you turn into an individual that gets upset just because what you made up in your mind, because of the hype that you were so overdosed on, doesn't actually appear in the game. Which is why a lot of people tend to get disappointed with a lot of game showcases, because they get so excited for probable stuff that may not even show up during a showcase, and when this made-up idea does not happen in their mind, that they made up in their minds, does not happen in the showcase, then they're leaving like, oh, I'm so severely disappointed that this thing didn't show up. This is the reason why you keep a stable level of expectations when it comes to games. Because if you're overly hype and something doesn't happen to reach that hype, then you'll be massively disappointed. But it's your own fault because you put that idea in your head. But if you keep your expectations at a reasonable, stable, 50-50, half-full level, then stuff that you would have been hyped for actually surprises you because you weren't anticipating it. You weren't expecting it. So that is a very good mentality to have for basically any video game. Not just God of War, but any video game in general. So, putting on... Oh, snap. Yo, they gave him Dark Odyssey Classic Kratos. They gave... I thought it was just going to be his beard. Like, you know, older Kratos. But no, they gave him Dark Odyssey for his classic Kratos skin as well. Do we have Dark Odyssey for Glorious Sparta? We do. Wait a minute. Am I looking at this right? Hold on. Dark Odyssey bracers. I think it's probably just going to keep it this way. Because we have Mark of Sparta. But I think it's probably best to keep it with the Dark Odyssey skin like this. I think it might be best to keep it this way. He was hyped for RE9, saw trailer 1 on Summer Game Fest, and I expected Capcom to put lots of things in the game, but it was a bit disappointing since I was expecting way more from the devs. See? Another fine example of why it's always good to temper your expectations in all things video games. Saves you a lot of trouble. Let me just go through this list because there's quite a few things that are still highlighted that I don't want to be highlighted anymore. Dark Odyssey belt. It doesn't give any special perks. Anything. But now it's telling me that... Ah, there it is. Glorious Sparta. So I can put this on and it'll actually... Ooh, it massively... it massively increases my strength and vitality. Cooldown goes down and defense only lessens by 1. But it's stronger than what I'm currently wearing. Wow, this stuff was actually attached to me the whole time, and I'm thinking, oh, I gotta wait until I get to Sindri's house in order to get my hands on it. No, it's been here the whole time. But it's a solid game nonetheless. I may play RE9 in the future at some point. I might play it in the future. So strength is very high. Defense is pretty good. Vitality is high as well. And I believe I can upgrade these. Yeah, they can be upgraded. So let me just edit the appearance of everything to Dark Odyssey. No. Glorious Sparta. I didn't need to change that. Okay, I think we're good. Now for the weapons. You played Spider-Man 2 before? Yes. I've played Spider-Man 2. Well, I've played all of the Insomniac Spider-Man games. I played all of them. So, Dark Odyssey Hind. Dark Odyssey Blades of Chaos. Clear out the list. Dark Odyssey Knob. Do you really think that Spider-Man 2 is as bad as people say it is? No. I love that game. I absolutely love that game. I think it's the best Spider-Man game that exists. It's so good. I've been a Spider-Man fan since the PlayStation 1 days. Spider-Man on the PlayStation 1 and then Spider-Man 2 Enter Electro. Those were my games before. When I moved over to PlayStation 2, I played Spider-Man the movie game, the very first one, and then lost countless hours of my life to essentially Spider-Man 2's movie game. And that set the standard for what I would like for a Spider-Man game. And then Insomniac created Marvel Spider-Man, then Miles Morales, and then Spider-Man 2. And I thought all of them were fantastic as a long-standing Spider-Man game player. So no, I don't think Spider-Man 2 is as bad as people say it is. I feel people are quick to judge if it's not based on their own mentalities. But I definitely love all of them. All right, so we got Dark Odyssey. Look at them glowing eyes. You better get out of this man's way, because he's staring at you.
Hey, one last thing there, Tiny. If you got Aesir at your door, then I reckon your protection stave's busted. Once you chase Odin off, you got another place to lay your head tonight? And I don't mean that talky, though.
I will not abandon my home.
Oh, yeah? And what's to stop the all-fucker from spying on you? Or Raven pecking your house to splinters while you're asleep in it? Nothing, that's what. You go get your boy, and I'll speak to a certain someone about putting you up at his place in a pinch.
Brother!
I was about to look for you.
Are you hurt?
Are you?
What does he want?
To, pay for the roof. And he invited me to Asgard.
Did he? I couldn't hear once he went outside.
I told him no. Obviously.
Good. Why were you searching for Tyr?
If I told you I was looking for him, you would have said not to.
So you hid the truth. From me.
I wanted to tell you. I really did, but now that you know, there's something you should see.
No.
Just trust me, you'll want to.
Trust! You have broken my trust.
Then let me regain it. Let me show you what I found. Besides, we haven't seen the last of Odin. Or Thor. And clearly they can just walk in and blast holes in our home whenever they want. There's only one way to get them off our backs. And I think I know how. Sir.
Oh, that's right. There's an 11-minute trailer for Phantom Blade 0 that's out right now. I just realized that. Does Atreus have anything? Anything new? Nah, just Fatebreaker. He does get Dark Odyssey vestments as well. Wait, there's a new trailer? Yeah. Yeah, there was one that dropped at 11. 11 minutes.
Are you ready? Go.
And keep the change, you bastard!
Where are we going?
The old temple in the Wildwoods.
Why?
It'll be easier to explain once we're there.
Did Odin say anything else while you were outside?
Yeah. He said he doesn't care about Jotunheim anymore. That the giants can keep their secrets. He's averted Ragnarok his own way. You think he knows all the giants are dead?
I'm more concerned that it no longer matters to him. What's he up to?
What happened here? So close to home.
Are raiders warring with one another now?
Those are not their arrows. Something else is out here.
More over here. And fresh. Did they all get in while the stave was down?
That, or Odin cocked up the protection spell altogether.
What do you see?
Just animal tracks.
There we go.
Almost to the bridge.
Also, another
Guess the
thing.
bridge gave out. Gonna need another path to the temple.
Why would you come out this way alone, lad?
I had dreams calling me here.
Dreams.
Another thing is today is also the birthday of the most talked about protagonist in all of
Someone's
Final
still
Fantasy,
alive.
Cloud Strife.
Look closer.
Hell Raiders now? Who's doing this?
Suppose it's too much to hope that an enemy of theirs would be a friend of ours.
Yeah, probably. Whoa! Could have warned me. Seriously, we'd be stringing up raiders like that.
Ah, it feels good to use the Blade of Olympus again.
Hold.
Whoa! What the hell, brother? What was that?
Something strong and dangerous. Be on guard.
Oh yeah, being all the way on guard.
Give me that. You don't need that. Give me that.
It's down! Remember when I said there was someone who might help us get answers about the giants and Loki?
You mean Tyr? The old god of war in these lands, who is dead.
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
Right? He knows Tyr could unite the realms against him. Plus, Tyr was the giant's greatest ally. So...
Enough.
Still putting up offerings to Odin. I don't think he cares.
More pieces of scap slag.
Look out!
Yay, execution! I don't have anything to purchase. I've maxed everything out. I am currently overpowered. What do you expect me to do?
That pillar wasn't in the way last time I came. Like I was saying, Tyr was an ally to the Giants, so he'd be on our side if we find him. And if anyone might know who I'm supposed to be, it's him. If he's out there, we gotta find him. How can we not?
Those are many ifs, Atreus. What do you know?
You'll see soon.
See, one thing about Atreus that got on my nerves just a little bit was the fact that he was, he talked like a JoJo character. As if, like, you couldn't just tell me straightforward what you want to say. You gotta be all cryptic. But it was just like a little bit of a nitpick rather than it being like a character flaw. Now, him trying to tell me how to solve puzzles before I can solve them, that's a flaw. You need to stop trying to tell me how to solve stuff. I don't need backseat gaming in the game I'm playing.
What do you think?
Can't imagine what the lad's found, but he says he has evidence. We've come this far. Let's see it.
Actually, I can't think of a better weapon to use while I'm having this skin of Kratos than the spear.
We should keep moving.
Too late.
Father, take your place! Burn them!
That's right. Set them aflame or they'll just keep coming.
Watch your right!
Fire from above!
I could have smacked somebody with that.
Isn't it nice how Fimbulwinter wore down all the helpful magic we acquired? Yet somehow new terrors only flourish. As if on cue.
Nista.
Kill Winterman.
Yup, you got it. Wonder who they mean.
Kill Winterman.
Fine.
Oh,
On it.
oh, I don't know. Maybe it's the person with snow white skin.
Ah, he has gotten rather good at that.
Mind you, in this case, his skin is the exact opposite of what it normally is.
Yet another grisly scene.
Watch out! Let's go!
I need to fill my health back up. I've been getting hit all over, being all haphazard.
I've seen my share of bloodshed, but this is an awful lot for one more. Oh no! Brother! Father! A stalker! On your guard, brother! I think you found our predator! Your shield's busted, brother! Just keep your feet moving. I just bloody cheered it. Fimbulwinter, Freya, the raiders, Stornodin barging in, and now stalkers preying in our woods. This is no safe haven anymore.
Father, the shield Mom gave you.
Thor damaged it. But now,
Perhaps the dwarves could take a look at it.
perhaps, later.
Come on, we can get in this way.
So anyway, I started slashing.
Why are we here, Atreus?
Okay. You remember all those shrines we found, telling the stories of giants? How the panel on the left would be their origin, and the panel on the right would be their fate?
Yes, we found many. I have seen them.
Well, there's more to them than we realized. Well, the collapsed pillar is new, but the shrine is just on the other side. That should help. There we go. Come on. You watching?
Well, that's new.
Come on.
Atreus, wait!
Yeah, I don't think he's waiting.
What is this, lad? Where are we?
Somewhere only giants were meant to see. These shrines tell their stories to the world. But it turns out the real stories, the secret stories, those they kept here, inside. You remember the story of Skull and Hati? The wolf giants? Odin captured them because he thinks it'll help him control when Ragnarok starts.
I remember.
But that's not the whole story. See, this shows the giants setting Skull and Hati free.
They're free. Is this the past or the future?
Depends when you're looking at it.
Spoken like a giant.
See? The wolves are safe. Somewhere in Vanaheim.
Not the first place Odin would look, I suppose.
There they are, chasing the sun and moon.
Old habits.
Until, look, the moon gets stolen. Somehow.
Atreus.
See? Hati's got nothing to chase.
And they say celestial theft is a victimless crime.
Not totally sure who this is, but someone comes along and rescues the moon. And then, the moon blocks out the sun.
A total eclipse. I haven't seen one of those in 100 winters.
But then they chase an arrow, and things go back to normal.
What does any of this have to do
We're
with...
coming to that. Look, here's Ragnarok. Do you see who's leading the armies against Odin? That's Tyr. If he's gonna be around at Ragnarok, that means he's gotta be alive. Right?
Mimir, can this be?
Odin told me he killed Tyr, and he trusted me at the time, or so I thought.
What if he didn't kill him? What if he's just had him locked up somewhere all this time?
We are back to ifs. Enough.
Wait,
We are going home.
wait! I have one more thing to show you. It's just out here.
And now we go through the magic giant door.
What is this?
Everything I found. Well, almost everything.
That's giant craftsmanship. You've been to Jotunheim again?
No, I found it in one of the other shrines.
Other shrines. How many have you visited?
Well, all of them? All the ones I could still get to in Midgard anyway. I don't know what it is. But it's important. Just like all this. When I was inside one of the shrines, I saw an image of Tyr imprisoned. But I couldn't tell where. There are hints inside the other shrines. They mention black smoke and the bleeding earth. But we could never figure out exactly.
We.
Yeah, Sindri's been helping me. Look, I talked him into it. It wasn't his idea. I just needed someone to watch my back.
That's the face of a parent who wants to yell at their kid, but is learning restraint. That's the reason why he closed his eyes. So he couldn't see the object of his anger.
Bleeding Earth. Could the prison be in Muspelheim?
Unlikely. Odin's got no presence to speak of in the primordial realms. But the Bleeding Earth? Sounds like a mine, aye.
The realm of the dwarves, perhaps?
Svartalfheim, that's a good bet. Their mines did belch black smoke, and Odin's had his thumb on the dwarves for a very long time.
That's it then. Tyr's in Svartalfheim somewhere, imprisoned in a mine. So, what now?
Home.
This way.
Lad, even if we consider looking for Tyr, how do you have us getting to Svartalfheim? You know Odin's had all travel between realms locked up tight.
Sindri said he had an idea or two about that.
Sindri is full of ideas.
Huh. Ground looks kind of cracked there. There's a shortcut this way. What's under there, you think?
Ah, back to smashing through things for fun and profit. Lovely!
Since time immemorial, man has always desired to break stuff. I'm glad games like God of War keep that age-old tradition alive and well. Now, if only we can get someone to make an Incredible Hulk game that lets you do that on a massive scale.
Did you hear of Odin's offer?
To the lad? Not much. They stepped outside. But he told us about it. I wouldn't worry.
What about the things he did not tell us?
Now, the thing with a game like God of War is I'm glad I grabbed everything on my first initial playthrough, because there can be quite a bit of backtracking.
Remember when we fought our first troll out this way?
I remember you lost control.
We must tread carefully, brother. Danger is close.
You okay fighting without a shield?
It is not my first time.
Boy doesn't realize that this is how we started. We ain't had no shields in God of War 1 through 3, God of War Ascension, God of War Chains of Olympus, God of War Ghost of Sparta. We ain't had no shields. We had dodging, parries with like the golden fleece. We had parries, we had perfect dodges, we had all that. We ain't need no shield. We just had agility. That's all we had. That's all we needed. We don't need to block nothing. We could just dodge it and slap people in the face.
More raiders on your left.
Nice kill there, boy.
Phew. Almost home.
Brother, a word. Don't hold the lad's curiosity against him. It goes with being young.
In my youth, we learned obedience.
And is that what you wish for him? Brother, he's going to walk his own path. If you don't want him walking away from you, then smarten up and walk with him a while.
And this is the reason why Mimir is one of the best wingmans in gaming history. Because he's not a companion that you can find annoying as you travel. He speaks when necessary, and when he speaks, it isn't like the type of drivel you hear from a lot of games nowadays with companions who are just straight up annoying, or they create companions and they hope you like them, but they're just unlikable because the dialogue is bad, and also because the companions tend to be horrible people. Like your companions of Dragon Age Veilguard, or Dustborn, or, what is it called? Mixtape. Games like those where the people are actually insufferable, but they want us to like them. But newsflash, when it comes to video games, if you make a character who's insufferable to listen to, and that's also one of your main characters, if not the very character you're controlling, that does not make them memorable. It makes them annoying. And people do not like playing annoying characters, because whenever they speak, it goes from, I can't wait to see how this character progresses, into, I can't wait for this character to stop talking.
If we
So I am
could find a way to open roam travel to Svartalfheim, I bet there'd be all sorts of useful equipment for us to...
Enough. We will go.
Really?
But if we do not find Tyr, you will abandon your search. For good.
All right. You won't be sorry.
Which is why I'm grateful that good dialogue for companions in like God of War and the like. Mimir is a good example of how to properly write a companion that will talk to you as you progress, but not to the point where hearing him speak gets annoying or grating on the ears, because there can be tons of cringy dialogue. I mean, I played Forspoken. I know cringy, horrible dialogue when I see it. And I'm grateful that Santa Monica actually knows how to write characters. They can be comedic, they can be endearing. No one really sounds like they're just tacked on, or they speak as if they live in current terminology, and it throws you off. So I'm very grateful for how good the dialogue is in the God of War games.
Kratos! Over here!
Sindri!
As I live and breathe, is that Atreus? It's been so long. How you've grown.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if you'll follow me. Brock mentioned you needed somewhere safe to spend the night, and I believe your favorite dwarves can help you out with that. We're still your favorite dwarves, right?
You're still the only dwarves we know.
I'll take it.
One thing I will say is the character development of
After
Sindri.
you, my friends.
I want to say it is probably one of the biggest character changes I've ever seen for a character. Because seeing him go from being this skittish, easily scared, startled, very nervous individual into who he becomes at the end of the game, and it doesn't feel rushed. That's how you write good characters. When you feel so much emotion from a character that was, for all intents and purposes, basically a little bit of a coward. And then there's a 180, literally halfway through the game.
Where are we going?
The cleanest cabin in all the 9 realms. And I'd prefer it to stay that way. Not looking at anyone in particular. Kratos. After that Thor incident, we thought we should make up some rooms, till you can figure out your next moves. Nearly there.
Oh, y'all just waiting on me? I'm like, y'all can't just walk with me or walk
we
ahead?
settled here in the realm between realms. It's nothing much, but it's safe from Fimbulwinter, safe from Odin's eyes. And you really can't beat the view if you're into shimmering gray voids.
That's amazing, Sin. We have a plan to talk to you about, actually.
Intriguing.
So I think this is where I met up, where I stopped with the previous New Game Plus.
Now, if you would just wipe your feet very thoroughly, I'll wait. You're not gonna wipe your feet, are you? Okay then, your bedrooms are there, the kitchen is just over there. Anybody need a snack? Kratos? Snack?
I do not need a snack.
What we need is your help getting to Svartalfheim so we can try and rescue Tyr.
To Tyr? Alive? I mean, that's... What?
It's okay. I told him everything.
Everything?
You aided my son in disobeying me.
No, I kept an eye on him. On your behalf. Nothing risky. Everything very safe. Somebody else speak.
What's important right now is that we try and open up travel between realms again. You said you know a way?
Yes, I do. It's just a lot of mud.
Then why haven't you opened the way already, man?
Well, to be frank, there was something we needed your help with.
Oh! The Holder brothers finally require the services of the smartest man alive.
That's it precisely.
Hey! Not so fast. How'd that get in here? What the hell is it anyway?
That is my son.
Well, what in all yarns me that happened to him? He's too damn tall now. And he looks like... that. I blame you. Well, come on then. Let's get him something that fits at least.
He's just getting older, you dark prat. Didn't you ever have an awkward phase in your youth?
Hey!
I suppose what's done is done. But you'll be putting your foot down from now on if you know what's good.
Oh, he's trying. Believe me.
All right, let's gear you fuckers up before you go off gallivanting.
Begin with this.
Busted up good. Wouldn't you rather I just whip you up a new one?
It is important to me.
Well, I'll see what I can do. In the meanwhile, how about I fix you up with something to get you by?
All right.
Looks like Fimbulwinter's been hard on our girl. Give her here. She's overdue for some Brock love.
Grip of the 9 Realms. Grip of Sparta. while it can be crafted, I don't know if it's gonna make things better. No, because it only has a level 1. It only has a level 1. But the Blades of Chaos can be upgraded to perfect. And I need some primal flames. Need to figure out where I can get those from. And the Blades of Chaos will be... Well, they really just improved my runic capabilities. So there's that. Pommel of Sparta really doesn't do anything. It's just meant for appearances. But Blades of Chaos can go even higher than where it is before. The appearance doesn't change, though, so that's something to keep in mind. Luck continues to increase for the spear, so that's nice. Dauntless Shield Plus, Spartan Asp Plus. So, former parry window, but stronger, smaller parry window, but stronger special counter attacks. Rond of Sparta. Once again, nothing special. The sadness in his voice when he said that the shield was important to him. Yeah. Also, Anime Gamer, my sincerest apologies. I know she was in here earlier. If she's gone, then Hybrid just let her know that I said hi. I didn't even say hi to her when she first showed up, so my apologies for that. I'm looking at what could possibly be increased. If anything, okay, so the Dauntless Shield will boost my defense even higher than where it is right now. For high risk, high reward. Guardian Shield. This just increases the defense, but this increases defense and cooldown. So yeah, give ourselves a nice big boost. Gilded coin, materialize under extraordinary circumstances during the forging process. Oh, right. We got special items. Slag deposits. Wait, you mean I can make this? Hold on. Wait a minute. You mean I can make slag deposits to upgrade my stuff? Since when was this a thing? I can afford it because I'm rich. Burden of Evasion. Oh, snap. These are debuffs. Low chance to create an elemental storm when interrupting double blue ring attacks or parrying. Oh, that's what the gilded coins are for. Interesting. Okay, what else you got? What else needs gilded coins? Steinbjorn engraving. After significant damage is taken, Kratos attacks will restore some lost health for a time. Okay, that's contested health. If you played Space Marine, you know that sort of thing. Barehanded attacks, parrying, and blocking have a high luck chance to deal double damage and poison enemies, lowering their power level. Reminds me of that one guy from the first season of Baki with the poison hand. Runic or relic attacks, a relic attack hits stack a buff, increasing Kratos' melee and range damage by 15% with each stack. Blocks and parries grant a buff of increasing strength and defense with each stack, resets when damage is taken. Kratos attacks that hit enemies during their attacks do double damage. Taking damage, blocking, and parrying all have a moderate luck chance to cause a soul explosion, dealing damage and restoring some cooldown of the relic. There's a lot of these. Fatebreaker. After returning from rage, get a brief buff to strength, defense, runic, and stagger resistance. What else you got? I'm looking through this whole list because there's a lot. Burden of Stun. There's quite a few burdens. Permafrost, Immolation, and Maelstrom skill gauges increase when blocking or parrying. Stun grabbing an enemy grants a health burst. So heal when I do executions? This is more expensive. Increases the damage caused by the extinguished flames and vaporized frost skills. So whichever one that has 7, those are pretty big. Yep. This one. Blocks and parries have a moderate luck chance to empower Kratos' next attack to strike with a damaging explosion. The ones that require like 7 coins, those are the really majorly powerful ones. Okay, interesting. Do I have any accessories for Atreus? Runic recharge, runic capacity. Not really.
Left behind, tossed them in the chest. What would you do without me?
I'm gonna go look around. Check out my room. Tell Sindri when you're ready.
Thanks for grabbing that for us.
Okay, we just grabbed that. But what was that? Some hack silver.
This place
Okay.
is great, Sindri. You built it all yourself? You know it.
Need something special?
Alright, so we can upgrade the Glorious Sparta stuff. Ooh, it goes red when we bring it up here. Lots of defense. So I'm gonna need some smoldering embers.
Hey, where's the armor I made you?
I used it.
I busted my shapely hunkers, forging every manner of breastplate and pauldron in all of creation. And yet now you stand before me, 2 steps from butt-ass naked. Maybe this go-round use it a little more carefully, huh?
I will not.
Need smoldering embers to bring it up to the next level. Mountain root and scap slag. Mountain root?
Damn! Am I good or what?
Ooh, Gauntlet of Ares. I'm trying to remember, did I see this before? Gauntlet of Ares. Sorrow of Sparta. So there's Glory of Sparta and Sorrow of Sparta. Cuirass of Ares. Rage hits have a luck chance to drop a health stone. Health stones now also grant rage, and all stones trigger bigger explosions. That's kind of... All stones trigger bigger explosions. Armor forged in the raging fashion of the Greek god of war. Oh, so that's what it was. I was wondering why I was firing off different shards of energy whenever I would do last-second dodges, and now I know. Increases immunity duration while evading, and last-second evades fire a volley of Bifrost shards. That's what it was. Ah, okay.
fit?
Oh. Oh, this is him
That'll
without
keep
the
your
chains on
bits
his
in all
arm.
the right places.
That's the difference. Also, that does not sound like planes outside. That sounds like thunder.
Damn! Am I good or what?
Very good.
All right, so where is the waist belt of Ares? Yeah, here it is.
You won't get so much as a paper cut in that.
Okay, we got different. Ooh, okay, just different straight up looks. What? Loyalty armor, lustrous armor. What are these different looks? Flawless Ares. What are some of these armor appearances? This one kind of stands out to me because it kind of reminds me of his god armor from God of War 2. Just a little. All right, let me go down to... Okay, I already seen everything down here. We saw wrist armor.
Ready
Still
when
got-
you are.
Still got special items. Slag deposits is not the same thing as slag, scap slag. Petrified bone, beast bone, divine ashes, sparkling crystal, gleaming crystal, fortified remains, hardened remains.
Now don't go get yourself killed, hear me? And the kid? What are you looking for?
This is the reason why it's
You
dangerous to
make
give
up
me a
your
game where
mind.
where upgrades are a thing, because I will be looking at everything.
It fits.
Damn!
No, I didn't mean to upgrade the belt of survival. No.
You won't get so much as a paper cut in that.
It fits.
Oh, okay. So the war belt of Ares can go even higher now. Yeah, now we're entering into the Scap Slag verse. More defense, more luck, slightly less vitality, but still.
That ought to last you a little while.
So now we can change Kratos' appearance. with the look of the armor. So this looks like his god armor from God of War 2, even though the design... Matter of fact, let me look up what his god armor actually looks like, because we might actually have that right now. Hold on. No, it's not the same because the pauldrons... While the side faces don't exactly turn into, you know, like big faces... Yeah, it's not there. It's not in there, but it's kind of... The color scheme is kind of similar, just a little, but not entirely. I'm trying to find an accurate description of its appearance, but it's really just describing everything. It's really just describing everything to me. Okay, I just wanted to check that. Just wanted to check it. So we have Gloria Sparta, Sorrow of Sparta. Not much of a difference. This might be as close as we can get to the God armor of God of War. But, let's see, it's 2:55. The boys usually go out right now. Let me go ahead and take them out because I hear a lot of thundering outside, and I need to go ahead and get the boys taken care of outside before it starts raining, because no one wants wet dog in the house. So I'll be right back. Hold tight, everybody. Guess who's back? Back again. Uh-oh. What just happened there? Chat disconnected? There was like a slight bit of stuttering there for a moment. Then it came back.
Finding everything all right, I hope?
How do we unlock the realms?
We'll just need something from back at the workshop. Follow me, and be sure to bring the head. So, where exactly is Tyr being held?
He's imprisoned in a mine somewhere. That's all we know so far.
The realm is full of mines, you realize. You'll need help narrowing it down. Oh, you should talk to Derlin.
Who's Darlin?
He's a cousin of ours, sort of. Works for the city on safety issues. Should have access to all kinds of information on mines. And I know he's no friend of Odin. That's why your mother sought his help when she was trying to whip up a rebellion. Ready?
A rebellion? Did you know about that?
I did not.
A rebel leader who knew Mom. Sounds like exactly what we need.
I think you missed the ta-da. Well, never mind. I'll have this oiled up in no time. Meet you at the gateway outside.
Rebel leader? Derlin? If that ain't giving a hound a haircut.
Huh?
And you just remember things however they pop into your being, don't you? I suppose you think Derlin's just counting the days until a couple of strays show up looking for trouble.
What do you mean, Brock?
Will he help us or not?
No, never mind. It ain't old Brock's place to cast aspersions on my relations. This smudge sponger notwithstanding.
Ignoring you.
Fine. Go darken Derlin's door. See for yourself how it goes. Just be warned, he's not the friendly sort of dwarf folk you're used to. He's cranky as all get out. And he talk funny, too.
Sounds like a true study in contrast.
Tell you what, I got good timing. I got them boys out and back inside right before it started pouring down. Whew. And while there normally isn't anything wrong with me taking the boys outside, one thing about dogs is they tend to really like to shake themselves clean.
You said it. This device here has been crafted to your measurements. It'll help you get a better look at the problem with those Bifrost eyes of yours.
So, do I control this thing somehow then?
Oh, no. This is just to hold you in place while we shine this light in your eyes.
Oh, Cindy, you sodding bastard!
Open now! I was really hoping not to use the eyelid clamps.
Do it.
Oh!
That's it. Good. Now, release!
Still unpleasant.
Oh, that's our cue. Come on, hurry!
I'm coming.
Grassful got eggs, man. What was that for?
You'll see soon enough. Just there. That should do it. See? No permanent damage.
I'll show you permanent damage, you wee fuck! Kratos! Throw me at him! Horns first!
Case you takes a joke, you old goat.
Still remember when you first played this game, you got very annoyed because you kept going in and out of his place? The The comedic moments in this game were quite good. Him saying like,
Bifrost is
Kratos, throw me
Now
at
that
him.
we reconfigured
Horns
these gateways to use
burst.
intercell seeds, you won't need a travel table or a Bifrost lamp anymore.
I also used it for light.
Okay, good note. I'll figure something out, but first, come on, let me show you how it works. Okay, aim your key at the rune for Svartalfheim on the right, then concentrate. This should take you to the wetlands outside Nidavellir City. Just make your way to the town square and ask for Derlin at the tavern.
You sure they'll know him at the tavern?
Derlin's always been an inveterate inebriate. I suppose he might have completely changed, but in my experience,
Did you want to come with us?
Oh, I might drop in, but the wetlands are moist. And the Grim are everywhere. Hostile, slimy, foul-smelling creatures. But good luck!
Thanks. Wait, what?
I said good luck!
Whoa, do you feel that?
Oh, snap.
Lad?
Anything, everything. It's warm.
No wonder there's been like moments where the oh snap, no wonder the stream hasn't been 100% stable without choppiness in it. I forgot to put the Ethernet cable in my computer. Give me a sec. No wonder! I'm like, I have this Wi-Fi turned on. No wonder it hasn't been 100% stable, because I've been getting like chat disconnected. I'm like, I normally don't see that. I never noticed that I didn't plug the cable in. I am so sorry, everyone. And I mentally prepared myself before this whole session started.
Why are these things so fast?
It went out, and then it went back in. Sorry about that. I had a feeling something might happen if I plugged it in and it would have to correct itself.
Behind you! Behind you! Incoming! Target down!
I see we're already off to a lively start.
Atreus, you dropped your guard.
I got the boat free, though. We can head through these channels when you're ready. I still can't believe Mom led a whole rebellion here against Odin and never talked about it.
The fact that it didn't go well might have curved that notion.
What your mother did before we met was her business.
Did you ever ask?
Eyes on the water. There are resources.
More scap slag.
If you never asked Mom about what she used to do, what did you talk about when you met? Like, did you just say, "Woman, guard the house. I will go to catch fish in the river," and then leave for 5 days?
No. Your mother was far better at fishing than I. That wheel is blocking the channel.
I imagine if you can turn it, we should be able to get through.
So these are wetlands, huh? Pretty accurate.
It is a bog.
The smell is making my eyes burn.
You know, it is a fair bit more potent than when I last visited, now that you mention it.
Looks like the path continues on the other side of that geyser.
Now for that last rune.
Tyr was a friend to the Giants. I wonder if he and Mom ever met. If he was a part of the rebellion here.
It's certainly possible. The god of war often advocated for the Giants. Although I don't recall if he ever declared allegiance outright.
Come on. There's gotta be a faster way to get down there.
That stone is probably around here close. Somewhere. Ah, I could have gotten execution. There we go. You didn't need that head anyway. This is a part that I found myself running around a lot in.
Okay.
Especially during my first initial playthrough.
Whoa there! Give a man some warning if he's about to suddenly end up snout deep in cheek.
The ground.
Was that an earthquake?
An occasional but not unheard of happenstance in Svartalfheim. With all the mining here, the land's bound to be a wee bit bothered.
Think you can reach the wheel from here?
I'm not concerned about the wheel. I'm concerned about that. I think my aim is good enough. I think we can just toss this over there. Haha! I was right!
Oh wow. Nice job getting it to lower exactly where we need it.
Yeah, what are the odds that exactly what we needed would just be right there?
Maybe it's not that the cold hasn't made it here yet, but maybe it's just different in Svartalfheim?
Aye, lad. Winter doesn't strike all realms quite the same way.
Weird that Winter doesn't always make it winter.
In Midgard it does, but as you can see, the effects here appear far more gaseous in nature. Observe the geysers. Observe the aforementioned aroma. These effects were present before in some form, but now there's new extremity to them.
All right, strength increase thanks to Yggdrasil's due of strength.
Think we can fit under that bridge?
Yes, I think we can. Atreus, let me figure stuff out on my own. He's gonna do this the entire game.
Nista!
Behind you! Look out!
Those things are everywhere. Did they cap those geysers? I think we need to get that wheel moving, but the water doesn't reach.
Atreus, I got it.
Okay, we froze one of those geysers. Is there another one somewhere?
Atreus! Let me figure it out. Is there an option? Is there an option to curve back his help? Can I curve back his help? Hold on, getting a call. They have a setting. Reduced puzzle hints. Reduce or delay hints from companions when attempting to solve gameplay puzzles. Thank you. Atreus, I don't need you telling me the obvious or not obvious. I can figure things out by myself. Ooh, that's some loud thunder outside.
That's dwarven ingenuity for you.
Back to the boat.
If the dwarves of this realm are anything like Rock and Sindri, it's hard to imagine them siding with Odin.
Well, all too often people are blinded to all but their immediate self-interest. Odin offered them safety, and defying him can be quite dangerous.
Maybe they just need a couple of gods to come along and take the fight to him.
Atreus, that is not why we are here.
I was only joking.
War is not a joke, especially where gods are concerned.
Trey's always trying to volunteer somebody to help somebody. Let me help him because I want to. Don't lump me in trying to help somebody and you don't ask.
Intend to recruit Tyr as an ally for war.
I'm trying to keep our options open. Let's just keep moving. I'm glad we're out here, exploring a new realm. Maybe we could just try to enjoy the warmth?
Hilarious fact
Looks
that
like
the
we gotta
person that
find a
does
way to
his
open that
voice,
gate if we want to get to Nidavellir.
the person that does his voice even says that he got annoyed hearing his own voice when it comes to puzzles. Yet another reason why we have reduced puzzle hints.
Too fast.
Then how shall we catch it?
Flank it. Attack from behind.
Good.
You did it. Let's see what it drops.
Yes. Loot. Whoa. Whoa. That is the closest and loudest I have ever heard thunder. Over my house. Wow. Okay. Whoa. I'm gonna go ahead and make a service announcement now. There's a lot of rain going on, a lot of lightning and thunder as well. If anything happens to my power, which it probably shouldn't.
Father, up there.
But if anything happens and this stream were to end prematurely, which is why I'm probably going to keep going until we get to the entrance of Svartalfheim, like to the main, even you heard that? Yeah. And the thing is, I have noise gate, so you probably only got just a little bit of it. But if you got the full brunt of it, that's how loud the thunder is over my house. Usually it's at a distance, but rarely over me. If anything happens to this stream before we get to the main village,
Halfway there.
then you know why it happened and why things got hit the way they did. So that's actually the reason why I'm trying to speed this up. So I can call it a session just for, you know, safety reasons.
Grim perched up high! Knock him down!
Fight ya!
Yeah, you might be able to hear it. This is a very loud storm right now. It looks like it's letting up, but that doesn't excuse how loud it is.
Hey, nice one. Can you see anything from that block?
That's one of Cavassier's poems. Very highbrow. You should collect any others you find. Lad, if I may, what exactly are you hoping to learn from Tyr?
Well, like I said, I was hoping he could tell me something about Loki. I'd also like to hear some of his stories. Traveling to other lands, nice stuff, and maybe about what it was like to fight back in the day. Just for the history, obviously.
History.
Let's hope Tyr's in a talkative mood after being imprisoned for so long. Not all of Odin's captives can be as charmingly voluble as myself.
We have no proof Tyr is truly here.
Right.
Yeah, you might be able to hear some of the rumbling of the thunder coming through. Also, a way of telling that the thunder is very close. Lightning flashed, and then thunder followed literally immediately after. So it was... that thunder and lightning was right above me.
That earthquake earlier. Do you think there will be another one?
It's unlikely, but geological disturbances tend to be unpredictable.
If the geysers and smell here are worse because of Fimbulwinter, maybe the earthquakes are too?
Aye, you might be onto something, lad.
Atreus, look ahead.
Wow, now this looks like a city.
Welcome to Nidavellir, brothers.
Hey, dwarves! Oh. They're, running away.
An alarm.
I'd only sound an alarm like that if I still had my body and was fearing the notion of being attacked.
Hello, Odin. Because that's actually Odin, and he's been watching us ever since we got here.
How's that for us, though?
They are scared.
Most definitely an alarm, I'm afraid.
Why is everybody hiding?
Stay alert.
Hey, could we talk to you for...
any trouble, please.
There'll be no help, to be sure. Best we find the tavern Sindri mentioned on our own, and hope they let us in.
The buildings here really are incredible.
The detail in the woodwork is quite extraordinary.
Oh, good lord, what type of storm is out there right now? I'm gonna go ahead and save my game. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save my game. And I made a third save. There's the first one. Okay. All right, we got more update 1. Good. All right, we're here in Svartalfheim. But this was really, the intent of this was to be a full-on, just us going into New Game
I return
Plus.
your surprise, but I did know you'd be here. I've got something for you.
Oh yeah, that storm's getting wilder out there.
What is it, dwarf?
You know, I'm glad I came back here at least once before Ragnarok. Oh, if these cobblestones could talk. Then they'd have mouths. Filthy, disgusting mouths. Do you mind if I fiddle with your bow? Oh, you are long overdue for a replacement. Taking advantage of certain materials. Ow. Structural sensitivity to sonic vibrations has been something I've been meaning to try for quite some time now.
Thanks for, finally trying it. What's it gonna be this time?
Patience. I find it's best to see these things in action. Whew. There. Oh, take aim at that gate there. But before you loose, say Skialfa. Skialfa. Well, I certainly didn't expect you to strip half the creepy crawlers in need of them here.
How was I supposed to know they were there? Okay, so, Durlin. Sindri, any idea where the tavern is?
Do
Hold
I
on.
look like I've ever been to a
Wait
filthy
a second.
tavern?
Is that
The story you
hail?
just punched a hole through seems promising, though. For you. It should lead to the other side of the city. It's not like you're able to open other
That's
doors around
hail!
here.
It's hailing outside!
So this lockdown really is because of us?
Oh my, yes. Odin's grip on this realm is so firm, any outsider is considered
Mind you, it's
a threat.
very, very small, but it's
organism if
still
I ever
hail.
had one.
I haven't seen hail in a long time. It's hailing outside. Man, I thank God every day that I have a home that I can be inside. It's uh-oh, hold on. Yeah, the meat of the storm is right above me, because it flashed lightning, and then like good 2 seconds later, it's over me. I am so grateful to have a home, to be inside. My house is structurally sound, everything. I am so incredibly grateful. I can only imagine the people who don't have homes and they have to go through this. They have to endure all of this. with whatever means that they can. I'm gonna go ahead and save my game. But ladies and gentlemen, this was just meant to be me venturing into New Game Plus of God of War Ragnarok. Let me go ahead and save my game here, because we have already made it farther than my second place. The rain sounds like it's getting fiercer, and I think it probably, for safety reasons, may be a good idea for me to bring it to a close today, because I would hate for my power to shut off and some of my stuff isn't connected to my UPS that I'll probably have to handle a little bit later on. But I'll take care of that a little bit later. Lightning again. Hold on. There it is. But I had fun playing through New Game Plus of God of War Ragnarok. And if I do another session, it'll probably be a little bit more of this. But this probably won't be a series of just New Game Plus. This is just something for us to just chill and mess with. Expect a 1-hour throwback session of an old game of some kind later this week, as well as another session of No Man's Sky later on as well this week, along with everything else that I do. I just want to say to every single person who watches what I do, firstly, thank you for all the support. I greatly appreciate it. And with that, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Even check out my membership and Patreon if you feel like supporting the channel just a little bit extra, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. And because I know you're coming back anyway. Have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples.